Hello and welcome back to the channel. Whoa, full table. Today I'm going to talk about draft boxes. I've got a series of videos up now about kind of the market overall, what I'm buying, what I'm not buying, collector boxes, Double Masters 22 in particular, Commander Legends, onto draft-ish boxes. What you see on the table here is stuff I think is really interesting right now, either because I'd buy it or because I wouldn't. I think it's important that we talk about all of that at once. Before I get started though, someone pointed out something really interesting going on eBay in particular now. I was asked about older sets and older boxes. Here's a couple I just grabbed, like this stuff, kind of like the Bronze era stuff, 5th edition kind of slots in there. Someone right now is selling one of each of like every box from, Prophecy onward or something on eBay. I was asked, is this interesting? These are rare, they're hard to find. I don't think that I would be putting my money into this type of stuff right now, these older boxes, because they are already at such a premium. It's more like a store of value at that point, to be honest with you. I would, unless you're a diehard collector and you're not looking at this from kind of the resale aspect, I don't know that I would tie up that much money in products like that right now. To each their own, buy what you love. That's really the most important thing out there. But just going out on a limb and addressing that really quick. Otherwise, happy shopping. Here, I want to talk about draft or set or such boxes that I think are really interesting right now. There's a lot going on in the market, and these are the bread and butter items that I like to buy. This is the draft booster box, to some extent the set, but it's really about the draft booster box. I know this is cluttered. I'm going to take this apart a little bit as we go, starting with Battle for Baldur's Gate. I did a video on this. I really, really love this box at $85 right now. There's way too much going on in this set for you to pass up on $85 as an entry point for this particular product. I don't know that it can really get much lower. It may be one of those $82, $81 products, but this is not a set I think people can afford to move as distributors and stores at $79 a box or something like that. I think they're scraping bottom to get rid of it right now at $85. So if you like it, if you believe in it long term, if you like the utility, $85 is great. So get that one out of the way right there. Just try to clear up a little bit. Jumpstart, we've got Jumpstart 2022. So last time we talked, we knew we were getting Jumpstart 2022. We did not know we would be getting Jumpstart Dominaria and Jumpstart with every other standard set going forward. To be quite honest, I think that's too much Jumpstart. I made a video where I thought a parallel Commander product should be released with every standard set instead of something like Commander Legends every year, and that maybe you do a Master set every couple years. I don't know if that means we're going to ever get Jumpstart Masters. You know what I mean? Is there going to be an ultra premium Jumpstart product? Wouldn't that defeat the purpose? Is that an oxymoron? I don't know. But this particular Jumpstart set is way too good to pass up on at like $83 a box right now. Remember that we were paying upwards of like $150 for this when it came out because we just didn't understand how much it should cost. Well, we do now. At $83, this is a steal. It's been like that for a long time. Don't rush if you like this product and you want to jump into it. But I would be remiss if I did not bring up Jumpstart yet again in this environment. Let's go kind of chronologically here. Right now, Streets of Nuka Penna. I love this set. This is where kind of that 6 booster box method that I talk about, kind of getting 6 boxes at around $90, and then hopefully in around 3 to 5 years time, you can let them go for around $165, $169 or so. Well, starting at $80 is way better. Streets of Nuka Penna, to me, is a fantastic set. It's got a lot of muscle, a lot to like, really interesting stuff in the box, cool planeswalkers, alternative treatments, borderless treatments, excellent lands. This is the completion of the triomes. We've got really cool multicolor formats. I love the set in general. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It is not a Crimson Vow by any stretch of the imagination. And at $79.99, that's nuts to me. I love this. I have loaded up on one more case of this because I started with a case, got a few more, and then now at $79.99, I'm going to call it, but that's where I'm stopping. I love this at $79. That shortens the timeline that I need to operate with in order to find my ability to get a return on these to get my 2 boxes. If at the very least I'm doing 6 boxes, right? There's way more than this now that I'm dealing with. So the rest of it kind of just becomes gravy in the long term. How long term? That's what we don't know right now. Times are interesting. We've got, like I keep saying in each video, where, recession on the horizon. There's a lot competing for your dollars. There's stuff all over the place. And I think this is just one of those sets that's a quality product that just gets lost in the scuffle. So if you think that you like Streets of Nuka Penna at $80, go right ahead. I personally love it. This is interesting too. Zendikar Rising, I just want to jump to that one real quick because I love this set. I've told you about it before, I like it. Still around $99 or so, $95 or so for Zendikar Rising. I did not, to be quite honest, and I've said this on the channel, I did not think this would sit at that price for that long. But you can see now the winds of change are blowing. The economy is changing. Things are becoming easier to buy for longer because there's not as much money chasing more stuff now. It becomes a bit of a race to the bottom. I don't think there's any reason for these to cost less than they cost. It's just the fact that they're still available is what I'm surprised by. I didn't think they'd be around at that price for this long, the last kind of a month ago or so that I talked about this. Nevertheless, there they are. My opinion about them changes not one bit. At $99, I think some are offering bulk discounts at $95. That is a phenomenal price if you did not buy this set before. I love this long term. Remember, there's an expedition right inside of this box here. And surprisingly enough, at $103 right now, you can go get set boxes. These are one of the best set boxes I remember opening. This is back when they were still kind of that awkward shape. There's an expedition inside of here too. There's a box topper in this set box as well. So not only that, you're upping your odds of getting more rares, more borderless cards, pathway lands. You get a foil in every pack, etc. Right? We all know that. But there's an expedition in here. It's a far more collectible thing for people to crack. There's the utility though of the draft box. These are essentially nominally the same price right now. I find that awesome. I love Zendikar set boxes, have crept out of nowhere right now at around $103 on eBay. If you're interested, be my guest. I really like that price. Keeping on this theme though, if I jump over to Kaldheim, same situation. Kaldheim, less of a powerhouse to me than Zendikar Rising. I think there's just, again, so much going on. There's fewer dollars chasing more things. Kaldheim is a set I love. I've talked about it at length. Snow-covered lands. I'm a sucker for anything snow and ice themed. I love the pathways in here. I love the flavor, the world building, tremendous amount of commanders. The alternate storybook frame treatment in this, the showcase treatment, is awesome to me. I just really love the curly Q kind of Nordic artisan style frame around there. It's a fantastic set. The draft experience is really fun. There's great stuff in here. And we've got our modal dual face cards as well. I love it. So this at $99 though still, be my guest at $99. If you already picked it up, I don't know that you need to necessarily add to your position at $99. If you never bought it, like Zendikar Rising, I'm surprised it's still available at that price. I don't know how much longer that can last because I think people will scoop this up because it's just an interesting set. It's definitely unique. That brings me to this. Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. I've said obviously many times it's not a unique opinion. This is an awesome product. It's a wonderful set. The types of treatments, the amount of them, I personally just really love. We've got a Phyrexian text Planeswalker in here. Like there's just so much interesting stuff going on in this set. This is a draft box that, other than this one blip on the radar where I think a very, very large company, you can connect the dots there, was dumping these for about 3 days at $80. $80. I don't know why. I don't know how. I bought a bunch then. Other than that, this has been a $99 booster box ever since it came out. It's not budging. It's not moving. I don't know why. This is a print-to-demand product just like everything else. It is that popular to me. This set is so good and so chock full of value that $99 is just this immovable price point for this set. Look at other sets like Nuka Penna. Came out, has been out, down to $79.99. This just will not budge. I like that. I feel like this is the little set that could in that regard. Neon Dynasty, I don't know that I would buy it at $99 right now. Like if you're still constantly looking for an opportunity or an entry point for Neon Dynasty, I don't know that $99 is it, but I respect tremendously this set's ability to hold that price point and hold it strong. I love the set. If it doesn't go anywhere, I'm still going to keep buying at $99 because that just must be the floor. We've all spoken. Hey, if I'm willing to buy it now for $99, then the price point must be warranted, right? Lastly, catching my breath here, Modern Horizons 2 will remain, and I'll just say this briefly and then go out on it because you don't need to hear me say this again. If you have no idea what to buy, Modern Horizons 2. If you have no idea what to put your money in, you want to start sealed investing, you want to keep sealed investing, you want something that you think has a really strong opportunity to grow, you want something that if you get stuck with, you don't mind opening, this is the perfect product. Wizards has released very few perfect products. Yes, I know that this costs twice as much as a normal box. They're like $198 right now, but that is okay to me. That is entirely okay. I love this set at $200. It's the perfect product. It is completely and totally worth your money, even if you open it at $200. You're going to pull a few fetch lands out of this box anyway. There are enough Chase Mythic cards to make this worth your time. There are enough high quality rares to make this worth your time. I love everything about this set. This is the one product I say every time I do these videos. If you're not sure what to buy, this is the safest bet out there. I'm not giving anyone, hard advice on this, but this is what I buy if I'm like, you know what, this particular week, I don't see anything that's really doing it for me, or I've already loaded up on all of this stuff that's cheaper. I don't have as much faith short-term in a Streets of Nuka Penna as I do in a Modern Horizons 2. The difference is I've got to spend $200 on this and I got to spend $80 on this. So, I'm talking about 2.5 of these for every one of these. You be the judge, make the best decision for you, but this is where I always like to end and say, if you've got nothing else that excites you, this has my money. What are you buying? What do you think? What do you think of this price market that we're in? Everything's crazy. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I have absolutely zero doubt, doom and gloom, FOMO, the sky is falling type of attitude about anything. Magic is magic. Like it or not, it's not going anywhere. It never will. It can't. So I always have faith in the products, and when they get lower, I just get more excited to go buy some within reason. So in closing, let me remind everybody, be responsible, only buy what you absolutely like, what you'd be happy to pull off of a shelf years from now and say, well, I never sold it, or I never wanted to, or I never got around to it, or I couldn't, it never went anywhere. Let me call up my buddies and let's go have some fun. That's what you want to buy. That's what you want to put your money into. Remember that. So until we talk again, enjoy yourselves. Buy only the stuff that you love and that makes you happy. Don't spend more than you really should on this stuff. You're going to suck all the fun out of what is really one of the most fun things in the world. Until next time, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you get a moment, and take care.